Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the Donkey Kong Country 2 Let's Play thread. This is Flare speaking, and with me here is Casao as normal.
Hey everybody.
For this part of the video, we'll be doing World 2, which is Crocodile Cauldron, which, as you can see, is a bit of a lava theme.
Oh boy, this is gonna end well. Now, I've never got why those alligators won't let you jump on their head. I just don't understand that.
They were beaten as children.
As were we all.
Another good question is, why the heck are these crocodile heads in the lava anyway?
Well, they're that special species of crocodile that is immune to lava. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Oh yeah, I know that one.
The Lavus alligatorus.
All those stupid Latin names.
Yeah, the things you learn in Latin in high school.
Indeed.
Now, once again, this is a bonus level access to the cannons, obviously. It's another collect stars bonus level, which tend to be fairly simple if I remember correctly.
Fairly simple, but in much later levels they get really, really bad. Actually, that's pretty much true with all the bonus levels.
This is an old school SNES one. I think you missed one right there. But this is an old SNES platformer. Everything gets really heinous in the later levels.
That speaks volumes of truth.
Now here is our fourth animal companion. I'm not sure his name, actually, but he's one of the more interesting ones. He's a spider that he shoots a web to kill normal enemies with the Y button. But if you use the A button, you can aim it and use it as a platform that you can jump on. And it's an interesting mechanic that's used multiple times throughout the level.
Yeah, the spider's name is Squidder, and he becomes very popular in later levels. I actually think it was Scarboy in the thread that was talking about how much he hated the thing.
It probably was. Scarboy is a horrible person who hates everything good in the world.
Actually, for the longest time, I had no idea. The way I was doing the web platforms is that I would jump and then do that. For the longest time, I would just hold up and try to do it like that, and it would take forever.
That's, of course, how I thought it was meant to be done when I played through this myself.
Well, ditto when I was a kid, but I've learned since then.
Well, apparently I haven't, so that's why I have you here, though.
Yes, you have me here so we can always get past level 1.
I can make it past level 1 on my own. It's just the cannon one that I can't get past in this stage.
That's what you always say.
What can I say? I'm a man of few excuses. There you actually saw Squidder taking out one of the big enemies in the stage that you can't take out without an item or a special. Now these are, again, the firing barrels that will take you to a variety of places, or you can just use webs to get across and get the banana coins.
I use the webs because I'm just awesome like that.
Now, are there 3 bonus barrels to every stage, or is that just a common occurrence?
It's mostly the fact that there's 3 in every stage, but every so often you'll come across one that has 2, and there's actually one in World 1. I think it's... oh, I forget the name of the level. It might be Lockjaw's Locker that only has 1 bonus level in the whole thing.
And Diddy Kong with his little boombox again.
Something I noticed almost immediately is that in the lava levels, there's an echo for just about everything. So if you listen to Diddy's victory theme, it's a little bit different because of the echo.
Now, what's the proper way to go here? I've always gone over here to Cannon's Claim, which is one of my least favorite levels in the game, but I noticed now that you can go just up and take out Cluba's Kiosk. Is there a particular way that's better to go?
Cluba's Kiosk is actually the portal to the Lost World. Why don't you head on in and demo it for everyone?
This is Clubba, who is, he's one of K-Rool's minions who will charge you the Creme coins to get into the secret levels called the Lost World in this game. As you can see, it costs 15 Creme coins to cross over.
Well, we may not have enough, but you know what? I think we can take them.
I think I can take them on. What was that?
Cheap shot.
Now here's one of the almost mini games of the Donkey Kong Country 2 called Swanky's Bonus Bonanza. It's actually a game show format, quiz show, I believe, where you have to answer questions in exchange for banana coins.
Well, actually what you do is you spend the banana coins for a chance at each one of the games, and depending on if you get them all right, you get extra lives.
It is Cauldron, right?
Yes.
There are 3 games that cost coins. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do all of them because we're short a few banana coins. But should I do Lucky Lava next or Gorilla Game?
Do the Gorilla Game. That one will get you a 3-up, and if I remember right, I still know all the questions. 10.
It was level 2, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think it's level 2. Durr.
I think it's Trixie, but I'm gonna go with Dixie. And now we're short a coin, so we're just gonna leave the studio and come back later. Now here is Cannon's Claim, and let's watch as I die a few times. I absolutely hate this level, even no matter what.
Yeah, this is one of the more barrel-centric levels in the game, and these are always interesting. Now that was just embarrassing.
It was, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little slow down, and there's a problem with, I have a different definition of what hitboxes should be than this game does, apparently. These are TNT barrels, which are most fun to play with. They offer a little explosion. Maybe that's what Mode 7 did in this game, I'm not sure.
Oh, what the heck was that?
I think that was just embarrassing, Flare. What do you think?
Silence, minion. Once you get into this bonus level, jump off the platform and hover off to your right.
Oh wow, that's just amazing.
Yeah. As you notice, these barrels have pictures of Diddy Kong or Dixie Kong on them, and only one of them can enter those barrels. The other one has nothing happen. Just like that.
Just missed it because of my screwing around. Sorry, guys.
No problem. We can just go back in.
let's try this again, guys. Let's try this again. The DK coin's still collected, if I remember, so we're just gonna go straight up.
Yeah, once you collect the DK coin, it stays gotten. I think even if you die and have to game over the level.
There is Creme coin number 15, which means we can now access Lost Worlds if we wanted to. The game plan is that we're going to go back and do the Lost Worlds after we finish.
Nice shooting.
Thanks.
I had to say it, didn't I? I had to say it.
You had to. It's your chance at this now. Try not to embarrass me here, Flare. This is an interesting part with a lot of barrels, as we pointed out. It is a barrel-centric level, and you have to bounce off these dragonflies at certain points to collect special items, or even just to get around. That was one of the most annoying parts of this game, is that if you do have a barrel and bounce on somebody's head, you will lose the barrel or a similar item, so you can't just use jumps to avoid enemies while you carry a barrel. That's actually a new enemy, obviously, Condor, who seems to be a mimicry of the first boss of this, the boss of the first world.
Just missed that one. Let's try that again.
Can Dixie Kong get that one any easier?
No, but I can do this.
That always works, and it's just more fun that way. After this level, we're entering the territory where basically I have no idea what's going on, because I always get to this level and freak out and throw the controller around in a fit of rage. And platformers tend to do that to me.
Tend to? That would imply that they have some chance of not doing it.
I did fairly well at a lot of old platformers back in the day. It's just recently since I've lost my attention span. I did manage to make it through Super Metroid without once throwing the controller.
I think that's because you were using a keyboard.
Could be. Actually, just as an interesting fact or an aside, I am using a PS2 to USB emulator, or adapter, and my controller is one of the special 15th anniversary Street Fighter collection controllers. It's the Chun-Li one, so whenever Flare here is playing, I'm just staring at Chun-Li's underwear.
Good for you.
I rather thought so. And here's the end of the level, which you have to bounce off one of the Condor's heads to get. And it's an interesting and slightly annoying way to do things.
Most of the end level goals aren't that hard, but a few of them are. But right now,
Go ahead, Flare.
now where we're supposed to be going is Lava Lagoon off to our left. Now you will note the bright red water here. That's because that is superheated water and is instantaneous death if you touch it.
Damn it.
However, we have our animal companion Clapper over here to help us, who blows on the water and cools it off for a certain period of time.
shine.
Oh, you have a couple of times in this level you have to really, really rush to get through the whole thing. Hold left. Ah, too late. You missed the banana coin.
Those are actually annoying enemies who will go out of their way to charge you when they see you. They do have a bit of a lag time before they do so, so they're not annoying to a competent player. But as we know, that's not why I'm here. And once again, the bananas point an interesting direction. I'm not sure if it actually makes any difference, but they did point it out. Now that's an animal symbol, which means we had on guard in this level that we managed to miss him.
Yeah, but he's actually not needed for any of the bonus levels, I don't think. He's not even needed for the DK coin.
Well, he was on guard. Now without on guard, do you have any... Ooh, that sucks. That's okay, we can always just do it again. Without on guard, you don't have any attacks underwater, which of course can get very annoying. Luckily, the bonus levels don't cost us any extra lives. Or extra med, as Captain Floyd would say.
Extra free guys. Now we can continue on.
Now, what exactly... Those are blowfish or pufferfish of some kind. Do they have... it looks to me like they have a projectile attack, but I can't see one. Here's one of the very rare invincibility barrels.
To answer your earlier question, some of those pufferfish in the later levels will actually explode, and they'll send out spikes in either a primary direction pattern or a diagonal direction pattern.
Of course, because everything gets tougher in the later levels. Now, again, we're presented with a choice. Left is the proper way, but if we head up, we can go to Calm College, where we can learn secrets from the levels. And this is Red Hot Ride.
Now, we're going to want to save our game when we die on this level. This is a really tough level, and its whole thing is there are these little balloons which are being suspended by hot air currents, hence the name Red Hot Ride. Oh, I forgot about these guys. You may have noticed the earlier green guys that popped out of barrels and ran into you. The yellow guys do the same thing, except when they run into you, they steal bananas.
Now, we didn't mention it earlier, but Calm College is where you save your game. So why don't we go ahead and demo that awesome feature, which we forgot to do last time and had to spend about 10 minutes with the player playing both players to get that.
Now, also at the Calm College, you can get a couple of general tips about the game, which is different from the Monkey Museum where Cranky is, because Cranky Wiki will always give you very specific hints, usually things on hard-to-find bonus rooms or DK coins.
Now let's see if Flare can put his money where his mouth is and do this level a little better than I did it. And Diddy Kong decides to juggle in the middle of leading a balloon around.
Now, of course, there's no question that a flimsy little blue balloon can suspend a rhinoceros, which is carrying a chimp.
How does the rhino not pop the balloon? And what's Dixie walking on? Look at her. She's just walking in midair. If she can do that, why is she not taking control of this?
That's actually a pretty good question. But on a serious note, Rambi makes this level a lot easier, but they get nasty and they take Rambi away from us about halfway through.
They couldn't let us have Rambi the entire time. That wouldn't be fun for them, would it? I love the bubbling effects from the lava in the background. You guys all noticing that? It's just random bubble pops. It looks like somebody farting under the lava.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear it either, but I've always been a fan of the music used in games, and some of the lava level music has always been some of my favorite, right next to the Bramble music. But we'll get to the Bramble levels much later.
And another bonus stage, this could get a little repetitive. Now this level definitely looks like it would be a little bit easier with Dixie Kong leading, but that would imply me not falling in the lava, which I actually enjoy doing. Lava's very fun to take a swim in.
Yeah, cleanse your pores, or so I hear. Now this is one of the trickiest DK coins to get in the game. That was completely unintentional, and this may turn out badly.
It may turn out completely impossibly, too.
Alright, fine. Where's a DK barrel? I know there's one around here.
There's TNT, that's almost as good.
Almost, but not what we're looking for.
Somebody in the thread mentioned we are in fact going for 102 percentile completion. Yes, 102% complete.
And that's always been in the Donkey Kong Country series, is that 100% isn't really 100%. In Donkey Kong Country 1, it was 101% because there was a bonus room that was hidden inside of a bonus room in one of the factory levels. In Donkey Kong Country 2, it's 102%, and in Donkey Kong Country 3, it's, oddly enough, 103%. And at the moment, I am getting some pretty rotten lag, so my performance may suffer.
Yeah, I'm seeing that same lag, too. I'm going to probably blame my brother with Wi-Fi. Now, Donkey Kong 64 is actually considered part of the Donkey Kong Country series, though it doesn't have the same title. It does star Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and I believe Dixie Kong, along with new characters introduced into the game.
Actually, I believe the character in Donkey Kong 64 is Tiny Kong, who is, I don't quite remember the relation, but she is in some way related to Dixie Kong. I think it's like her niece or something.
Yeah, she looks similar, and she has the ability to shrink down tiny, interestingly enough. Donkey Kong 64 was one of my favorite N64 games, and if someone out there would love to do a Let's Play, that would be awesome. I've been trying to get it emulated, but I'm having a few issues with lag for it.
Yeah, speaking of lag, I'm going to pause the recording here for just 1 second, and I'm going to try a couple of things. So, pausing the recording.